Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and in this video we are going to talk about why college matters, or why school matters, or why any of the education matters a lot, and why there's a wrong notion about college this, college that, you should go college to be successful. Yeah, that's true, maybe 2% of the cases, but we'll discuss and dissect it. It kind of pisses me off when I see images like this, one exam's not going to change your life, college just one path. And Gary Vaynerchuk also says a lot of times like, fuck college, college doesn't matter. I have a different opinion and I like to share that opinion. People see videos of him talking about this thing and then they take it out of context and then they're like, oh, one exam is not going to change my life, or one exam is not going to make or break my career. Yeah, that is true to an extent, but it's that series of exams which is going to create an impact on your career. If you mess up in one exam, there is a lot more likelihood that you're going to mess up in the next exam and the exam following to that and the exam following to that. I've been pretty average guy in school. Honestly, I'm right there in the middle. Not too bad, not too good. I was good enough for my parents to be proud of me and have that standing in their community. Okay, our kid is not a failure. So I would score anywhere between 80 to 90%, which was decent even in my 12th grade. That's what I did. GPA system came right after me. And during my undergrad as well, I scored a decent GPA when I was getting out of college. But I realized late in my life that it's just not one exam or one class which creates an impact, but it's an aggregate of what you do every day or what you do all throughout your college. And that's why when we are talking about application like US admission application, people think a lot about GRE or GPA, quantitative factors, especially GPA, because it's one quantitative factor which is going to go on for 4 years of education. It shows that you have worked hard in 4 years and that's why you have a certain GPA. If you have less GPA, it shows that you haven't worked hard in 4 years and this is the result of it. So the concept, when you're aggregating all of these things and putting together, and it comes to show that, oh, all of this is a part of a bigger picture, it's called snowball effect. Let me give you an example. I was talking literally yesterday to a student from NEU. He's not a student anymore, he's working in a tech firm. One question led to another and he started discussing to me how even though he studied at Northeastern University in Boston, he went to MIT's career fair. Now, you might not know this, but a lot of universities here allow other people from different universities to come to their university to attend career fairs. He went there, he was not hoping for anything, but he just went there, to explore opportunities. What if? He went there, he met a founder of a company. Okay, nothing major. He talked about himself. He's a CS guy. He talked about himself, how he's interested in user experience, user interface. He emails, like just a cold email saying that, hey, it was great meeting you. And he messes up the person's name. Now, if you know anything about email culture, email ethics, you never mess up somebody's name. But he messed up the name. The guy was nice enough to reply saying, hey, I know you messed up my name, but it's all right. I like you persistent. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? He scheduled a call. One thing led to another. Then he started working as a product design engineer for his company. His company went into one of the country's top venture competition, which was hosted by Harvard Business School, raised money, and now he is one of the founding members of the company. Isn't that insane? That is snowball effect. One thing leading to another, to another, to another. Now, it's not like that just one step of what he took led to all of this. It was an accumulation of a bunch of stuff. He probably took 99 other steps before that and 99 other steps after that, which led to him where he is right now. But people have to understand that it's always a snowball effect. It's an accumulation of things you keep doing on and on and on, and that's how you get where you want to get. Now, coming back to the college discussion, yes, college courses and curriculum might be a little outdated, but college provides a different kind of platform to students. It creates a jump start. If you ask me a question, was per day education worth it? I might say no, but if you ask me, if Purdue gave me resources, yes. Purdue gave me connections, yes. Purdue gave me a brand value attached to my name, which I kind of monetize every day in every aspect, yes. And that's what is college giving. When people ask me, a lot of people ask me that if it's worth to do a master's in the US or to do an undergrad in the US, to do a PhD in the US. It's worth when you make it worthwhile. If you're not going to do anything, you're just going to classes and you're going to just attend lectures and come back home and just finish the homework which is given to you or the assignments which are given to you, yes, you're not going to make it here. But if you take extra steps, you join communities, you join non-profits, or you join clubs, you meet new people, you go to all the workshops, you go to career fair, you go out with your friends, and you still maintain your GPA. I know it's a lot to do, but it's important for you to understand that if you'll do all of these things, then only you'll see a greater return on your investment, which is college. Now, if you'll ask me, hey, should I spend $100,000 on a degree which is not going to pay me as much? Let's say English literature, or let's say philosophy. Of course not. It's not going to pay you that much. How are you going to pay back your loan unless you're rich? So it's all about that jump start in your career. College gives you that jump start. Think of it this way, all the students who get into IIT right after 12th, IIT is an exam in India. For all my non-Indian viewers, it's like the biggest exam in India. And if you ask me, is it important? Yes, it's important. Like, people get into IITs and NITs, those people will have less friction while they are choosing their careers. But people with tier 2 university, or even say, let's say some private universities, those guys will have to work harder afterwards. They'll have to work harder for 4 years to stand out in their MS application, to stand out in their job application. But whereas IITs and NITs, it's a brand associated with them. And it's the same thing with SATs. Why do people bust their asses? Because they are getting a jump start in your career. Now, if you have to do anything, you can always drop out. But I feel like college is such an important thing. A lot of people say this, that, hey, Bill Gates was a dropout or Mark Zuckerberg was a dropout. They became dropouts after they went to Harvard. They founded companies and then they became dropout. It's not like they never went to college. They knew that college education is important. They took their chances, they went there, and to just qualify for schools like Harvard, that's a big deal. You have to be intelligent enough. So in civil engineering, initially, like in the first year itself, we get taught that no two projects are the same. They could be similar, but no two projects are the same. And that perfectly fits with the humans as well. No two people will have exactly the same opportunities or the set path. You can mimic some of the career paths which other people have taken and get to where you want, but you'll have to adapt on the way. You will have different circumstances. No two people can have the same path. It can be similar, but it can never be the same. So it's all about adapt and readapt and get to know yourself better in this process. So I thought I'd quickly share 3 points which I think is important for all the undergrad students who are watching my video, or even master students for that case. Initially, it will feel like you're wasting your time, but I think it's important for self-discovery. What I mean by self-discovery is discovering yourself and discovering your potential. I think number 1 is starting a new thing. Let's say you are a mechanical engineering student and you are focused on all things mechanical. You go to do courses. Try out something new. Try kind of digressing from the path which you have already taken and which everybody's taking. Try either starting a blog or starting a podcast, asking a professor for an internship contact. Go out of your way or go out of your comfort zone to do more things. Second would be stop self-rejecting yourself. I think a lot of people self-reject themselves before even asking or before even making that ask. Let's say if you want to get hired from a company and then you see the job position and then you see, oh, I'm not qualified for this. Try it out. What's the worst can happen? They'll reject you anyways. Why are you self-rejecting? I think when it comes to job stuff, a lot of people self-reject themselves. When it comes to negotiation, they think they don't deserve as much money as they were hoping for, or as they think. But they think just because their bosses have paid them this, this is okay. So that's not right. And third would be try outperforming yourself. What I mean by outperforming yourself is, let's say you're scoring 7 point something, okay? Try working hard. Try working as hard as you can for one semester and try pushing your GPA to 9, or at least GPA that semester. Just for one semester, try doing this. Try working, try attending all the classes, do all the assignments, do everything you can to push your GPA to 9. The reason why I'm telling you, or 9 or over 3.5, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I've tried this. I've outperformed myself. I was doing really bad in my first year, outperformed myself completely in the third semester, and it was self-discovery. I discovered a lot of things. I discovered that I've more potential to do things than I thought so. That if I put in the work, if I work 10 hours days, 12 hours days, I can get where I want to. It's just that I have to put in more effort maybe than somebody who's smarter. But it's just, you can do it, and try doing that. So coming back to our initial question, is college worth it? Yes, it is worth it. It gives you a jump start. Even if you don't complete college, or even if you complete college, it gives you a direction. It gives you a sense of, okay, this is something which I don't like. This is what I like. I want to go for this. It gives you connection. It gives you reach. It gives you a different perspective on things. Let me know what do you think about it. If you like this video, leave a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Please comment what do you think about this thing.